Hey guys, my name is Sean, and I want to say hello and welcome to my channel, where I'll be making videos that hopefully will help and also entertain people. I've wanted to start this channel for quite a long time, but I'm also a procrastinator, so it takes me about 3 times as long to do something as a normal person. But in this video I want to talk about how to be happier in your own life and how to feel more free in your own life. These are things that have really helped me to achieve that in my own life, and I want to share those ideas with you. So with that said, here's my advice, and I hope that you find something here that resonates with you. A lot of people have heard this advice before. Don't be afraid to make enemies. There's a short poem by Nayyar Waheed that really sums it up for me. It reads, "No might make them angry, but it will make you free. If no one has ever told you, your freedom is more important than their anger." It's okay to tell people no. It seems like an obvious statement, but for many people, they're not very good at saying no. I wasn't. Every time someone asked me for something, a favor, or if I would go to a party with them, or whatever it was, I would give in and say, yeah, okay, even when I really didn't want to. Every time I did that, I felt like I was letting myself down, almost like I was betraying myself. So I started saying no. And what you find when you start saying no to people is that some people will stick around and others will start to disappear from your life one by one. It's how you find out who your real friends are. I spent years worrying about other people's feelings over my own, and I was making other people happy at the expense of my own happiness. I had a fear of letting other people down. Let me tell you something. You should put yourself first. Make yourself happy and don't compromise that happiness for anyone. And you'll find that you'll attract people who like you for who you are and who aren't just there because they're using you. You don't have to make everyone happy. Just yourself and those you care about. Treat yourself like you want others to treat you. That might sound kind of familiar. You've probably heard the scripture at Matthew 7 verse 11 that says, "Therefore, whatever you desire for men to do to you, you shall also do to them." These are words of wisdom, but what I'm saying is that we should also treat ourselves like we want others to treat us. What do I mean by that? Well, you see, many of us are our own worst enemies. This is especially the case for somebody who has depression. Having struggled with depression myself, I know what it's like when you're fighting with your own mind. It's exhausting. It's like there's a judge sitting inside your head, scrutinizing your every move, questioning your every decision, and filling your head with negative ideas and thoughts, usually about yourself. What really helped me was to ask myself, why do I hold myself to such a higher standard than my friends? Let me ask you, if your friends let you down, do you guilt trip them and tell them what a failure they are? Maybe you do, but I hope you don't. Most people would say to their friend, "It's okay, I forgive you, don't worry about it." Or if they try something new, take a risk, and fail, do we say, "You should just give up, there's no point in trying again. You should be embarrassed for thinking that you could have even succeeded"? Again, I hope you don't say that. You would probably say something like, "Well done for trying. I know you can do it if you practice enough, or if you try a different way." We might even say, "I'm proud of you for trying." Well, the judge inside your head is stubborn, and it has to be trained to become your friend, but it can be done. Gradually, you can change your thought patterns so that it is proud of you for trying when you fail, and forgiving when you let yourself down. Asking logical questions when illogical thoughts arise is one of the best ways I've found for talking sense into my inner negativity. Meditation is also one of the best ways I've found for training my mind to be more positive, and that's something that I want to cover in a later video. Lower your standards and expectations. This is somewhat related to the last point, as it deals with your attitude towards yourself. I have to be careful what I say here because I don't want to say that certain ideas are wrong. But you do hear the expressions, follow your dreams, you can do anything you set your mind to, follow your heart, You have only to believe if you wish to achieve. That's from Hot Rod. It's a great movie, you should go watch it. These are great pieces of advice in their own ways, but I don't feel that they're realistic in a lot of situations. I had dreams of becoming a musician, of becoming an author, and many other things. My problem was that I was so focused on the end goal that I didn't know where to start. I sat around procrastinating all the time, a lot more than I procrastinate now. So I changed my goals. Instead of my goal being, I'm going to be a famous musician, I decided that my goal was to upload a few covers to YouTube with a friend of mine. And we did, and it felt great. Maybe one day I'll progress to the stage where I can do it as a job, but I was so happy to achieve that realistic goal. Instead of thinking I'm going to be an author, I changed that to I'm going to finish a chapter. That's my goal. Then eventually, maybe I'll finish the story, and then we'll think about getting published. Maybe I'm stating the obvious here, but what I'm trying to say is that if your goals are realistic, you can achieve them and move on to the next big thing. And achieving even small goals feels amazing. Focus on making steady, realistic progress and you will move mountains. So set realistic goals, plan for the future, but live in the now, because we only ever have the present moment. Question your beliefs. Again, this is a double-edged sword because questioning your beliefs too much or too harshly is a slippery slope into self-doubt and that negative judge that we were just talking about. So I'm making a distinction here. This isn't nitpicking about your habits, your decisions, questioning your character with a pessimistic, judgmental outlook. I'm talking about challenge what you believe about the world, about people, about right and wrong, politics, everything. Let me say this. If you do not question your beliefs, then you can never fully grow as a person. And I'm not even talking about changing your beliefs. That doesn't have to be the case. In fact, questioning your beliefs will often strengthen them. But we tend to surround ourselves in an echo chamber of ideas. We click on videos that appear to be coming from our perspective, hang out with people who usually share many of our opinions. That's human nature. But it's good to step out of the echo chamber and look at other viewpoints and consider what the other person has to say. Engage with them, not in a name-calling, argumentative way, but giving them a chance to express themselves. It probably won't change your beliefs, but it will help you to understand where they're coming from. If you're afraid or hesitant about debating your beliefs, maybe you're not being fully honest with yourself. If your beliefs can't stand questioning, are they worth having? Ask yourself questions like, when did I start to believe this? Who taught me this belief? Honest questions like this will help us to examine ourselves and the motivations behind what we believe. Click on videos from people you disagree with, even if what they say makes you angry, even if you're shouting at your computer about how wrong they are, wondering how anyone could think like this. Hear their ideas and decide if they are crazy or if maybe something you believe might not be as concrete as you once thought. You shouldn't feel trapped by your beliefs. Start to question them and you'll grow as a person. You'll feel more free and you'll open your mind to new ideas and possibilities. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you leave a like and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. It would really help me to grow my channel and reach more people, and I would appreciate the support. Also, you can click the bell button to be notified when I release my next video. On this channel you can expect to find more videos like this one, and I also plan to start doing podcasts about various issues and topics. Some upcoming videos will include using reason to win arguments, forming your own opinions, and a podcast about AI. Please let me know in the comment section below what you thought of my ideas in this video. If you agree or if you disagree, I'd be happy to talk to you. If you'd like, you can also check out my blog at wanderingirishman.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. That's the one.
on, and you just need respite and a break, and you just wish you could defriend them, but you're just forced every day to listen to their views. I know exactly how you feel.